Hello, my name is Miffy Hode and I'm one of the development officers with Mental Health Ireland. And in Mental Health Ireland, we use the 5 ways to well-being to promote positive mental health. And the 5 ways are connect, be active, take notice, keep learning and give. And today I'm going to talk to you about how we can take notice through the practice of mindfulness. So mindfulness is about taking notice of how you are and what's going on in the present moment and what are your responses to what's going on in the present moment. So it's very much about being present and being self-aware and using mindfulness practices to choose your response to the present moment. If you're like me, over the last couple of weeks, you've probably gone through a whole range of emotions and thoughts and behaviors in response to the current situation that we're all finding ourselves in. From disbelief to rationalizing that maybe somehow it's all being blown out of proportion and that things aren't really as bad as they're saying, to maybe feeling angry and frustrated, to the changes that we have to make, and most definitely feeling uncertain. And that leads to feelings of fear and worry and concern and anxiety and so on. Now, all of these feelings are normal and a natural response to this newness and this unfamiliar situation that we find ourselves in. However, mindfulness can help us to step back a moment and pause and reflect on our responses and choose our responses to what's going on for us. And in that, we then get also to choose how we behave and act in response to that. So when we are faced with fear and uncertainty, our stress response is triggered, and this creates tension in the body. So one of the practices of mindfulness is to engage in a body scan, and the body scan helps to relax the body. And that helps then in turn to intercept the stress response. So a body scan is a great place to start. And then when the body is in a nice relaxed state, you can move on then to checking in with how you're feeling and being present to what's going on with you without feeling the need necessarily to change or regulate anything, and step back and observe yourself. And in that you can practice some kindness and compassion to yourself and also to others. And another practice then that you can move on to from there is a gratitude practice. The beauty of gratitude practice is that it actually alters our brain chemistry to generate endorphins that are feel-good hormones, and also to rewire our brain for contentment. And the interesting thing about the research into gratitude practice is that it doesn't matter what you're grateful for. What changes your brain chemistry and aligns you with a more contented disposition is the act of seeking out something to be grateful for. So when you sit down and bring to mind the things you're grateful for, that's the bit that makes the difference to you. And as you identify the things you're grateful for, so more and more good feelings emerge in you, which help to counteract any negativity you might have been feeling before. So with all that in mind, what I'm going to do now is guide you on a mindfulness practice. So we're going to begin, and I'm inviting you to find somewhere nice and quiet to sit. And as you sit into your seat, bring your awareness to the connection that your body is making with the seat. So all the bits of you that are touching the seat, backs of your thighs, your bottom, your lower back, your mid back, maybe your shoulder blades. And just take a moment to allow your body to be supported by the seat. And bring your awareness to the soles of your feet and allow the floor to fully support you as well. And just noticing what's happening in your body as you surrender to the seat on the floor and trust the support beneath you to hold you as you practice some mindfulness here. So now bringing your awareness to the sensations in your feet, the soles of your feet, just noticing what sensation is there. It might be a tingling, a buzzing, it might be soft, warm, cool, whatever it is. You're not trying to change or regulate anything. You're just paying attention, taking notice of what's going on in the soles of your feet in this moment. And bringing your awareness to your toes and the sensations in your arches and your heels. And following the sensations up through your legs, your calves and shins, your knees, your thighs, your bottom, your hips and pelvis. And just noticing the bottom half of your body and the sensations there. Now bring your awareness to your lower back and the sensations there. And follow the sensations up through your back, through your spine, the muscles that support your spine, behind your shoulder blades, your rib cage, your upper back. You're not trying to change or regulate anything. You're just attending to what's there, taking notice of your body. Bring your attention to your shoulders and the sensations there. And as you take notice of what's there, you might notice your body softening and letting go a little just by paying attention. And follow the sensations from your shoulders down your arms to your elbows, and on down to your wrists, your hands, your fingers and thumbs. Bring your awareness to the back of your neck and the sensations from the back of your neck that flow up to the back of your head and across your scalp. And down through your brow, into your temples and your jaw. Take notice of your face, the front of your neck, your chest, and take notice of your breath, gently rising and falling in your body. Take notice of how your breath feels. And allow space for your breath. Take notice of the sensations that breathing creates in your chest. And follow the sensations of your breath down into your belly. And just notice if you can feel your breath in your belly. And imagine for a moment that you're breathing through your belly. Now take a moment to reflect on how you're feeling right now. And allow a sense of kindness to yourself. Be kind to your thoughts. Be kind to yourself. And imagine what you might say to yourself if you're to be kind about how you're feeling right now. And extend that kindness and compassion to every part of your being. And bring to mind the people in your life. And extend kindness and compassion to them too. Even if there are challenges between you. It's even more reason to conjure kindness and compassion and extend it to them. And just notice how that feels. What does kindness feel like in your body And now bring to mind the things in your life that you're grateful for. And as you bring them to mind and identify the things in your life that you appreciate, that make your life better, that bring you joy, allow that sense of gratitude to grow in you. And extend that gratitude to people, places and things. And notice how it feels. Notice the sensations of gratitude within you. Take a moment now to reflect on the practice. To reflect on what it is you're bringing with you from this practice that will support you. And allow your next breath to deepen slightly as you gently begin to bring your awareness back outwards. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and have a stretch. Thank you for listening. If you want any more information, you can visit www.mentalhealthireland.ie. Take care.